And this is in order to combat inflation. If tariffs are 25% and with retaliation, then what that means is that they think the Bank of Canada is going to have to increase overnight rate by 300 basis points, another 3%. And this is in order to combat inflation. And so I think that's a huge increase. I think that it's higher than it was at its highest. I think at its highest, people were really just barely hanging on by their fingertips in some cases. And they're really great to see that relief valve as rates started coming down. If they were to spike again, and that's going to cause a lot of heartburn for a lot of people. And I think it's not going to be great for the real estate market. I think for the Bank of Canada, yes, this is what's required to combat inflation, but I think they have to decide also in this unlikely scenario, maybe putting on my tinfoil hat here a bit, what's the lesser evil? This 300 basis points increase that's going to maybe really tank the real estate market, going to maybe put some people in some negative equity, or do we just let inflation rip a little bit and that's going to affect everything? And more than likely not, I just land in the middle. They have to decide, okay, do we want this increase in the basis points or do you want to see the inflation? So it's this really interesting dynamic. The goal obviously is to strike the balance so that prices of assets don't go crazy up or crazy down, because at the end of the day, Canada is a real estate economy. So they're looking at real estate very closely. That's the ideal, is we strike a policy rate that doesn't make things go way up or way down. So we'll see.